Hello friends, I'm Monica. Welcome to Fun Gardening. Today I'll talk about my indoor plants schedule, how I take care of my indoor plants. These are plants which are indoor, but I have kept them in a place where they get shady environment whole day. In some people who live in they grow plants indoors or sometimes in balconies which don't get sunlight. So those plants are also indoor plants which are grown in shady areas. I have a separate video on indoor plants. These are also indoor plants. These aglaonemas and most of the plants which are visible to you, these are all ZZ plant, and they are all indoor plants. So I will talk about their care, weekly, monthly or annual care of indoor plants. If you want to know all the names of indoor plants, I will have a separate video for the names of indoor plants. So first of all, we'll talk about the weekly care of indoor plants. Weekly care, once in a week, when or Sundays or your any holiday, you can take your plants individually. Take one by one your all the pots, check them properly, keep your pot on any table and check your plant keenly, very carefully. Check the soil of the plant if there is any weed. Check the each and every leaf of your plant from upper side or from the lower side. If there is any insect infection or any fungal infection, or and if there is any yellow leaf, there are yellow leaves or brown branches, dead branches, remove those branches, remove the leaves, clean the soil of your pot. If there is any weed or any fallen leaves and all, clean your plant properly. Check your plant properly. If there is any infection, spray neem oil, or sometimes the infected leaves should be removed. So check your plant properly. If there is underwatering, water your plant. If there is overwatering, don't add extra water. Means you check the watering of your plant. Any sun requirement of plant. If your plant is requiring sun, shift that plant to any sunny area. Or if some plant is in sunny area and you feel that this plant requires showing some burning marks or it requires a shady place, shift that to shady place. Sometimes what happens, we place our succulents indoors in some dark places. So those succulents show elongation of stems, means the stretching of stems, you can say. That means the space of the length of the stem increases between two leaves. That is called stretching. That means if there is a stretching in your succulent, it means your plant is requiring light or sunlight, means direct sun or indirect bright sunlight. So shift your plant to take your plant out in some sunny area for a few days. So and water your plant. Indoor plants, always water your indoor plants from the bottom. Keep your each and every pot one by one in any utensil filled with water, means half filled with water. Place your, I have made a separate video on that also, how to water indoor plants. Keep your plant one by one in water, so that your plant or pot can absorb water from the bottom through capillary action, and put some liquid fertilizer in that water. That may be NPK 19-19-19 or the organic liquid fertilizer, which is made by cow dung manure and mustard cake. Put that little amount of that, or NPK 19-19-19, so that in that way you will fertilize your plant also weekly. This has to be done weekly. A little pinch or 2 pinch of NPK 19-19-19 is sufficient for small pots of 6-inch or 4-inch or very small pots. And for bigger pots you can add 1 teaspoon in 1 liter, and let your plant absorb that water gradually. And when water from the bottom, plant will absorb water from the bottom, and when it comes to the surface of water, you will see the soil is getting wet on upper layer, then it means your plant has absorbed water sufficient amount. Then take your plant out from the water, and you have watered your plant as well as fertilized your plant. This is all about the weekly schedule of indoor plants. This is how I care my plants weekly. These works I do weekly on my plants. And then we come to the monthly schedule of caring of indoor plants. So in monthly schedule, once in a month there is a shower time or spa time for your plants. Take all your plants outdoor. If you have some outdoor place, take them outdoors, or if you don't have outdoor open area, take all your plants in bathroom or in kitchen, and shower your plants properly with the bathing shower or hand shower. Give them a good shower. Give them bath properly. Each and every leaf should get shower or bath. And then after giving them a good shower for 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 15 minutes, requirement or number of, depends on requirement or number of plants. Then wipe each and every leaf of your plant with a cotton cloth, because when we keep our plants indoors, there also dust deposit on the leaves of plants, and that coagulates the stomatas on the leaves, and they are not able to receive carbon dioxide and oxygen for respiration. So that affects the health of your plant. So to remove that dust, wipe your or clean the leaves of your plant with cotton cloth. And then once in a month there is a time to give shape to your plant. Give it if your plant requires trimming, give it a trimming. Trim your plant, remove any dead branches. If your plant is D-shaped, give it a proper shape, and remove, as I said, dead branches, dead leaves. And monthly, turn your every pot, turn your plant a little, turn the pot a little, to keep your plant in proper shape, because plants have tendency to give towards the light source. So plant grows towards the light source, and when we monthly turn the pot, that ensures the straight growth of your plant or even growth of your plant in all directions. So monthly turn your planter a little. And then sometimes, as I said, succulents, they show stretching of stems, so shift them. And if this is monthly also, you can do shifting of plants, changing their place according to their beauty and their means. If you want to give some change or requirement of your plant, if your plant is requiring sun, shift them in sunny area. If it is requiring shade, shift that in shady area. So change the place of your plant according to the requirement. These all are the works to be done in monthly, once in a month. So now we come to the annual schedule of indoor plants care. Once in a year, especially in February and in September, these two are the months in year, you can trim the roots of your plant. If your plant is requiring repotting, you can repot your plant, divide your plant into two, give your plant a good amount of fertilizer. Twice in a year, in February and September, I give all my plants. I approximately have 800 to 900 pots, and I give a good amount of fertilizer to each and every plant of mine in February and in September. In 12-inch pot, I give 300, approximately 300 to 350 grams of vermicompost or cow dung manure. So twice in a year, you have to fertilize your plants in February and in September, and these are the 2 months when you can root prune. If your plant is requiring root pruning, you can root prune your plant. If your plant is requiring repotting, you can repot your plant. If you want to divide your plant into two for propagation, this is the time, these 2 months, this is the time you can divide your plant and give your plant a good amount of fertilizer. So this is all about the complete care of the indoor plants, and I have told you my schedule of caring these plants the whole year, how I care them whole year. And I hope you will like this schedule and you will follow if you want to keep your plant healthy. So friends, and once every 20 days spray neem oil to your plant as a precautionary measure to prevent any fungal or any pest infestation. So friends, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Okay friends, bye.